Hello and welcome. It's been a while since I last made a video, and for this one, I'm going to be showing how you can, what's it called? Download, install, and run mods for Lethal Company, the new game on Steam. It's very simple. There are technically two ways you can do it. Both of them use the same website. The only difference is that one will have you download the files directly and load them into the Lethal Company folder in your files. The other will require you to download a separate sort of client software, which I find is much easier. So this video is going to be showcasing how you can utilizing that, sort of mod manager to download and run modded Lethal Company. So the first thing you're going to be doing is my brain just shut off. Okay, give me a second. The first thing you're going to be doing is looking up Thunderstore mod manager, which is going to be the client that you need to run it. It's by Overwolf. So you're just going to open that real quick. So this is it. This is the app, Thunderstore Mod Manager. This is a safe app. You do not have to worry about any sort of viruses, malware, any of that stuff when you have this installed. Um, Not only is this good for making and running mods on Lethal Company, but it's got other games as well. You can see down here there's quite a bit. Valheim, Dyson Sphere, Boneworks, and a bunch of other stuff. 3.2 million downloads. So if this was malware, they made a steal out of that. So you're just gonna download it. Get the app here. It's free. It's got ads, but they're not that bad. So you're just gonna download it. I do have it downloaded already, so I won't have to run through that. Oh, and make sure that you do have Lethal Company installed already, which, as you can see, um, I do. I have Lethal Company installed. So you're going to download that, and then once it's downloaded, you're just going to open it. So Thunderstorm Mod Manager, it's the app. You're going to open that up, and this part, it's pretty simple. So yeah, as you can see, there's tons of games for this, tons of games, all of them. Garfield cart, what? Okay, distracted. So when it's done installing, you got it all loaded up. You have Lethal Company open, so you have this. You're just going to search for the game you want to mod. This is for any game, really. So Lethal Company. So that's I want to mod that. So I'm going to hover over it. I'm going to click select game, and it's going to load up. It's going to get the mod list from Thunderstore, and it's going to bring you to this screen. Default, select profile, rename, create new. So you're going to create a new profile. So I'm going to do Lethal Company modded 1, and I'm going to create it. So now it's got that. That's the profile. So I'm going to click it. Well, no, I'm not going to click it. I'm going to select profile. So as you can see here, I do not have any mods for the Lethal Company. I just made a new profile. And what's really good about Thunderstore is you can launch it modded or just vanilla right from here. And another good thing about Thunderstore is you'll see that when I go to get mods and I download the mods, they're all listed here. If I still want to play vanilla Lethal Company without coming through the mod manager, you could still do that. It'll still work perfectly fine. I'll demonstrate that later. But yeah, get Thunderstore mod manager. It's great. It's free. I think you have to make an account. I can't remember, but it works fantastic. So yeah. So to get mods, you go to the Get Mods section, and every Lethal Company mod, whether or not you use the Thunderstore mod manager, will require this. It's the BEP in X pack. That's capital BEP, capital I, and the capital E. It's just a mod in quotation marks that runs with the support. Every mod for Lethal Company requires this. This is kind of the code that allows mods to function and interact with the base game. So nothing to worry about there. You can install it independently, but I do believe that if you install other mods, they will automatically. You'll see. I'll demonstrate. So one of the first mods I want to get is More Company, which is a very good mod. It allows you to essentially it expands the base lobby limit from 4 to 32, which is great. So scroll down. It does take a little bit like based company for it. That's not More Company. So scroll down. Eventually you see More Company, categories, Bepinex, mods. So that categories thing, pay attention to, because if it's a mod, it's obviously a mod, because there are some mod packs, for example. Most of the stuff in the Thunderstore company, the Thunderstore mod manager, get mods section, a lot of them do seem to be mod packs, which is fine. But just for now, I'm going to download mods just to demonstrate. So then you're going to click download. Recommended is the latest version. You can use other versions if you want. All of them are here. And download with dependencies. So even if you logged on the first time and you had no idea what BepInEx was, you could still download it. It'll still be downloaded with the dependencies. So now more companies installed, as well as BepInEx. So this will install automatically. So this means that you do not have to do tons of independent research for a mod to find out what it relies on to run, because it'll install automatically. That's a great thing about Thunderstore Mod Manager. And so BepInEx and More Company are now installed. Another mod I also like to use is the More Suits mod by X753, which should be, where is it? I believe there's an underscore in it. Underscore More Suits. No. Yeah, there it is. More Suits by X753. This is also very good. I like this mod a lot, so I'm going to download that as well. I usually always play with that. And once more, when you see the download, it says download with dependencies. So this doesn't have any other dependencies other than BepInEx, and that doesn't matter, because if it did, they would download automatically as well. So there's that. That mod's great, and I also like to use the emote mod, or more emotes. Too many emotes. This is very good. It essentially allows you to do other things other than the dance and the point. You can use the middle finger. You can throw it back. You can do the gritty. That was one hell of a sentence. I hope to never say that again. So you're just going to click download here and download with dependencies, and then it'll install. And there you go. 4 mods. These are great. I love using all of these mods. This adds a bunch of new suits. This one's emotes. This one's More Company. So there you have it. Those are the 4 mods I usually play with, and that's kind of a very quick tutorial. I mean, it's very easy. It's like downloading anything else that you would download to play. It's very simple, very easy, and then you can launch it either vanilla or modded. Inviting people to play with you in modded Thunderstore is a little bit weird. The normal, I think it has to do with More Company. The normal shift tab or the tab and then going to invite people off of that doesn't really work. So you do have to keep Steam open on your desktop and invite people through your own friends list through the Steam app, which is fine. As well as that, when you do launch Modded Lethal Company, as you can see, as I'm going to demonstrate now, yes, this is the pop-up right here. X that just kind of runs. This only pops up if you run it through the Thunderstorm Mod Manager. Do not close this at all. This will crash Lethal Company. This is kind of the workhorse essentially. BepInEx is showing you what it's doing, so you do want to keep this open. But yeah, to play, you can't really do the shift tab. You have to physically open Steam and invite people, which is fine. That works. Doesn't really matter. I can't complain. So that's essentially it. It's a little bit of a quick tutorial. Downloading the Thunderstorm Mod Manager is very easy, very simple. These are the mods I play with. These are the mods I recommend. You can download the mods automatically from the Thunderstore website, which I can show you. So the Thunderstore website, you can download the mods from there directly. I don't recommend it. It is quite confusing, because essentially what you do is you download the mods, you download the files for them, and then you have to move them to the Steam files for Lethal Company, which can be a hassle, especially if you don't really know that much about computers, or you don't know that much about modding. So I definitely recommend the Thunderstore app, the Thunderstore Mod Manager. It's very helpful, and plus there's dozens of other games you can play with this and mod with this. It's great. I mean, Enter the Gungeons on here. Muck sucks. Ravenfield, all that stuff. It's great. I totally recommend it. Anyway, I think that's it. It's pretty simple. download the mod manager, go in, get the mods, you're done. Anyone can do it. There you go.